Normally, as the weekend gets close, I think about a place that I want to go to. As most of you know, I am static most of the week as I work a regular 9-to-5 job. And then my days off, I try to get out of my home base and go someplace new, or at least someplace relaxing. Usually I have kind of a little list of places that I want to go. So I wound up here in Ventura, which is just about an hour and a half, I think, outside of LA, so not a very far drive for me. It's been a place I've been wanting to check out because a friend of mine used to live up here, and she really raves about the time she got to spend out here. In fact, she said she wants to move back here, so I figured it must be a pretty nice place. So even though I didn't have a plan on where I was gonna go when I clocked out of work on Friday evening, because I had a few lists of places, a little list of places to go, I wound up here. This is not the prettiest of locations here. I'm sure that there's probably a prettier area to be in here in Ventura, but it was actually fairly quiet, probably because it is a bit overcast, as you can see, so not really a beach day, although it's kind of funny, there were a lot of people out, and I think there's some still out on the other side of the pier there in their bathing suits, and actually quite a few people in the water. The water's got to be pretty cold, and it's not really surfing type water, so I think people were just swimming out there. Kind of crazy for me, but I'm a guy that likes the warm weather, but you probably knew that. So as nice as Ventura was, I didn't really feel like stealth camping there for some reason. I don't know why, but I just figured I would move on. There were a few more places I wanted to see that were pretty close by, so I figured I might as well cross those off my list. So I came up here, I'm just, I think I'm about 30 miles north of Santa Barbara. I stealth camped just north of Santa Barbara, and then I came to a little beach that I have been wanting to check out for a while. There's a few kind of right in a row here, starting with El Capitan State Beach, I think, and then this one that I'm at is called Gaviota State Beach. I came to this one because, one, it was really easy to get to off of the freeway, and two, I had heard that it is not well used. I'd heard it was not well used because it is quite windy, and it is quite windy. We'll see how my new mic deals with the wind when I step out of the van here in a second. But I think the other reason it is not quite well used is this kind of strange train track that runs right along the beach. So you've got to walk under that train track to get to the beach part and the water, which is a little bit odd. But this is kind of a cool little campground. There's actually a little store here, and then just beyond the store there is a campground. There were quite a few people camped out here when I first got here in the morning. And I don't know how much the campground is to park at. The parking area here is a $10 a day for day use, unless you've got a California Parks Pass, which I don't, which I should probably get at some point. So this is the beach part of it, and as you can see, it's not the prettiest of beaches, but because of the wind and probably because of the train tracks up here, it's not very well used. So don't know if I'd come back here again, but at least I got to see it this time and cross it off my list. So I came in here for lunch yesterday, and I just found this place by accident. But I had the best veggie tacos I have ever had, which are these, yesterday. So on my way back down south, I just thought I'd stop and order some more. I ordered a double portion because I'm hungry and I got a long drive. But they call these vegan tacos. I call them veggie tacos. Don't normally like mushrooms, but these are the best veggie or vegan tacos, whatever you want to call them, I have ever had. So I just want to give this little place a shout out right here in downtown Ventura. Awesome little place. The other day here, I guess that would have been yesterday, I noticed a really cool looking van that to me was quite obvious that they were full-timers. So there was a lady that was sitting in the passenger seat. She had the windows down. So I went up and I just complimented their van, and her husband popped his head out of the back. They ended up being just the most awesome couple. They're not on YouTube, but they do have an Instagram channel, which I will put a link down below. So it was just kind of a reminder that, I should meet people when I see them out and about. It seems to be that whenever I do kind of force myself to not be a hermit and not be a recluse, I usually have a nice experience when I meet other nomads. It seems like most nomads that I meet end up being just really cool, really awesome people. So it was just a nice little reminder to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone and talk to other people, meet other people. So that was a good little thing. So I did way too much this weekend. I spent way too much money, drove way too much, and it was an awesome weekend, and I hope to do it again next weekend. Well, not the same thing, but something like it. I got to keep this going. Really good weekend. So thanks for watching.